All right, ChatGPT Insights crew, buckle up. First up, we're diving into the cosmic forecasts with Gemini Horoscope Today for September 16th, 2025. Are you ready to negotiate with international clients and navigate your love life and finances? We've got the astrological lowdown. Next, we're shifting gears to the world of resources and big business. Nevada Sunrise Metals is making waves, and we're breaking down the massive sale of their Gemini Lithium Project claims to Dome Rock Resources. What does this mean for the future of lithium and Nevada Sunrise? Then, we're talking tech and user experience. The Gemini app is rolling out a significant redesign of its tools prompt bar on both Android and iOS. We'll explore what's new, what's changed, and how it impacts your daily interactions with this powerful AI. And finally, a monumental financial event. Gemini Space Station, Inc. has just completed a massive initial public offering, raking in hundreds of millions. We're dissecting this IPO and what it means for the company and the space industry. Don't go anywhere, subscribe, and ring that bell. Gemini Horoscope Today for September 16, 2025. Negotiation with international clients on the horizon. This September 16th, 2025, the stars are aligning for Geminis, bringing a unique blend of professional challenges and personal opportunities. If you're dealing with international clients, be prepared to engage in some serious negotiation. Strong communication skills will be your greatest asset as you navigate these global business waters. For those new to their roles, team sessions might require extra careful navigation, and male natives should be particularly mindful of their interactions with female colleagues, as misunderstandings could lead to accusations. Financially, past investments are set to pay off, and there's even potential for acquiring new property or benefiting from an inheritance. However, a relative or sibling might need financial assistance, so be ready to lend a hand, but remember to ensure timely repayment. In your personal life, keeping the romance alive is key. Opportunities abound to strengthen your relationship, perhaps even with a shared vacation or engaging in beloved activities. However, be cautious about office romances as they could spill over and jeopardize family life. For married individuals, the idea of starting a family might be on the horizon. On the health front, it's a day to be mindful of your diet, as digestive and stomach issues are predicted. Children might sustain minor injuries, and women could face urinary tract infections. Those on vacation should exercise caution during water activities. Consider kickstarting a healthier lifestyle by joining a gym or a yoga class. The evening offers a chance to de-stress by spending quality time with family. This astrological forecast is just the beginning of our tech and business deep dive. Coming up next, we're charting the course of lithium with Nevada Sunrise Metals and their latest big deal. Nevada Sunrise Metals completes sale of Gemini Lithium Project claims for $800,000. Big news in the world of mineral exploration. Nevada Sunrise Metals has officially closed the sale of 223 unpatented lode claims from their Gemini Lithium Project to Dome Rock Resources. This significant transaction, initially announced back in August, has now been fully settled with a final payment of $700,000 on September 15th, bringing the total cash received by Nevada Sunrise to a cool $800,000, which is about CAD $1 million. While they've divested the core of the Gemini project located in Nevada's Leda Valley, Nevada Sunrise isn't walking away entirely. They're retaining 26 claims to the west, and crucially, a 2% net smelter returns royalty. Dome Rock even has the option to buy half of that royalty back for us $1 million, signaling their strong interest in the project's future potential. This strategic move allows Nevada Sunrise to focus on other assets while still maintaining a stake in the Gemini project's upside. Investors are watching closely to see how this capital infusion and strategic shift will impact the company's exploration and development plans for its other holdings, including its gold and copper projects elsewhere in Nevada. The market is buzzing about the implications for the lithium supply chain and the broader mining sector. From mineral rights to digital interfaces, we're seeing major updates. Get ready to see how the Gemini app is getting a sleek new look. Gemini App gets a Tools prompt bar redesign on Android and iOS. Attention all Gemini app users. Google is rolling out a significant redesign for the Gemini app's prompt bar, bringing a cleaner, more intuitive interface to both Android and iOS devices. Following a similar update on the web, the mobile apps are ditching the standalone chips and the three-dot overflow button that used to sit next to the plus menu. In its place, a new Tools menu icon, which subtly resembles Chrome's Site Info button on Android, now leads to a compact sheet. This new design removes clutter by eliminating separate icons and descriptions, offering a streamlined experience with a satisfying haptic vibration upon interaction. Google is even experimenting with a prompt bar that completely removes the rounded rectangle, aiming to align even more closely with Google Search's AI mode. But that's not all. Below the hello greeting, you'll now find a persistent set of suggested prompts for actions like create image, write, build, deep research, and create video. Unlike before, this suggestion list is always visible, making it easier to discover Gemini's capabilities. Tapping into it reveals 4 prompt suggestions, and the list conveniently disappears as you start typing your own query. This widespread rollout, following beta testing, promises a smoother and more engaging user experience for millions. We've covered horoscopes, lithium deals, and app upgrades. Now get ready for a giant leap into the financial markets. Next up, Gemini Space Station, Inc., and their massive IPO. Gemini Space Station, Inc. achieves successful IPO, raises over $433 million. In a monumental event for the burgeoning space industry, Gemini Space Station, Inc. has successfully completed its initial public offering, IPO, on September 15, 2025. The company issued an impressive 15,937,501 shares of Class A common stock, priced at $28 per share. This offering has generated substantial gross proceeds of approximately $433.4 million, marking a significant financial milestone for the company. To coincide with this major market debut, Gemini Space Station, Inc. also saw the effectiveness of its amended and restated articles of incorporation and bylaws, approved by both the board and stockholders. This strategic alignment is poised to impact the company's market presence and stakeholder interests as it embarks on its next phase of growth. The successful IPO has generated considerable buzz across financial and space industry circles, with investors keen to understand the company's future trajectory and its role in space exploration and development. Analysts are closely watching how Gemini Space Station, Inc. will leverage these substantial funds to advance its ambitious projects and solidify its position in the competitive space sector. That's a wrap on our top stories for today. But don't go anywhere, we've got a quick recap coming right up. And that's a wrap on today's ChatGPT Insights. We covered the Gemini Horoscope's September 16th predictions, Nevada Sunrise Metals selling off its Gemini Lithium Project claims, the Gemini App's slick new Tools prompt bar redesign, and Gemini Space Station, Inc.'s massive $433 million IPO. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to ChatGPT Insights for more cutting-edge updates, and smash that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Also, drop a comment below telling us which story you found most exciting, and follow us on all our social media channels for behind-the-scenes content and more. Until next time, stay informed and stay inspired.